Okay, welcome back to our channel, and remember that math loves you. Today's assignment is lesson 1 on page 175 in our Carnegie book. Let's go ahead with beginning how to solve our problem. The first thing that it asks is list the number of faces, edges, and vertices of the rectangular prism. So right here, I'm going to say A. There are how many faces? I have 1, 2, 3 that are visible. On the other side would be 4. On the opposite side would be 5, and then this side would be 6. So I have 6 faces. If you are confused as to how to write this down, go ahead and write it down. You'll be after Zaya. You're after Zaya. All right, next. How many edges do we have? The edges are these things right here, those lines. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now I lost myself. Let's try it again. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the one behind would be 7 and 8, 9, 10, 11, and the one behind would be 12. There are 12 edges. And then how many vertices? Vertices are the corners. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the one behind would be 8. 8 vertices. Now, the next question says, estimate the volume of the rectangular prism. Well, 5.75, or 5 7/75, is very close to 6. 8 1/2 is close to 9. And 2.25, or 2 1/4, that would probably just remain 2. So I'm going to write 6 times 9 times 2. Well, 6 times 9 is 54. So I'll write that over here, 54 times 2, 8, 10. So it's going to be about 108. Just about. So this is going to give me a guide as to how much mine was. Now, I overestimated because I made it bigger, but our real answer, once we actually multiply it, will likely be less than that. Now we have calculate the volume of the rectangular prism. So for letter B, I'm going to write 108, or I could just write it here. Now, for me to calculate, I'm actually going to do that on this sticky note because I know I'm going to need all of that space, and I don't want to mark up my paper just yet. If you want to use it on your paper, that's perfectly fine. If you would like to use a separate sheet of paper and then attach it to this, that's also fine. So let's calculate the volume. The first thing that we have to do is we have to find the area of the base. So I'm going to shade in the base. This is a rectangular prism. So I have 2.25, and this height is going to slide over 5.75. So let me find the area of the base, which is base times height of the actual base. And then I'm going to have to multiply times the height of the figure, okay? So here I have 5.75, oh, Miss Flores, times 2.25 25, and that looks horrible, but that's okay. And then after that, I will multiply it times 8.5. All right, let's begin. And I probably don't have enough space there either. So 5.75 times 2.25. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 7 is 35. 36, 37. 5 times 5 is 25. Plus 3, 26, 27, 28. And I'm going to put an X there. That's a placeholder because I'm no longer using this place value, no longer using that number. And I'm going to move on to the next one. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1. That's 15. Carry the 1. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1. That is 11. Now I'm going to the third digit. And again, I'm multiplying times 2. So the likelihood of it being the exact same is very, very good. Let's look. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry 1. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1. That's 15. Carry 1. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 1, that's 11. And look at that. It was exactly the same, only it's shifted over. Now we add. So I have 5, 7. This is 13. Carry 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 2. That's 1. Now, just like we worked yesterday, how many place values? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is my number. Am I done? No, because I've only multiplied 2 things. So now I need to continue by multiplying times the height of the figure, which is 8.5. So I'll write it again. Don't be afraid of writing your number, of rewriting it, please. It is important that you understand and that it's clear. And remember, I do not have to line up my decimals when I am multiplying. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 7 is 35, 36, 37. 5 times 3 is 15, 16, 17, 18. Carry 1. 5 times 9 is 45, plus 1, 46. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 4, that's 14. Carry the 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1, that is 6. Moving on to my next one. 8 times 5 is 40. And 8 times 7 is 56, plus 4, that would be 60. 8 times 3 is 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes, I still use my fingers, and it's okay. 8 times 9 is 72, 73, 74, 75. 8 times 2 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2, that's 10. Does anybody have something different? Okay. Now it's time to add. I have 5, 7, 8, 6, 9, 9, 0, 1. Don't forget to count your decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my answer is 109 and 0.96875 cubic centimeters. So the way that we would write that is we would write centimeters cubed. Is it long? Yeah, it's going to be a little bit long. Will it require extra space? Absolutely. It looks like it will. But will you learn from it? Definitely. So please make sure to complete these problems. Again, you will likely need a separate sheet of paper. Let's look at the stretch. Calculate the volume for a triangular prism. This triangular prism tells us what the base is. This is the base. So we have the area of a triangle is half of base times height. So let's get the base is 6, the height is 5.2, and then whatever it is, we divide it by 2. So I'm going to do this. Yes, this is a B. 6 times 2 is 12, carry the 1. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 1, 31. Move my decimal 1 space in. But don't forget, I need to divide it by 2. So then 31.2 divided by 2. How many groups of 2 fit in 3? 1, because 1 times 2 is 2. And when I subtract, I'm left with 1. Bring down my other 1. And that makes it 11. How many groups of 2 fit in 11? 5. Now, here's the fun part about division. You kick the decimal up. Wherever it is, that's where you go. The only time it shifts is if there's a decimal in the divisor. How many groups of 2? We said 5. 5 times 2 is 10. And when I subtract, I'm left with 1. Now I have the hiccups. Okay, bring down my 2. How many groups of 2 fit in 12? 6, and 6 times 2 is 12. When I subtract, I'm left with 0. Am I done? No, that's just the area of the base. Remember, that's my capital B. I still need to multiply times the height. So 15.6 times 10. We did this yesterday, but we'll practice today. 0 times 6, 0 times 5, 0 times 1, 0. 1 times 6, 6. 1 times 5, 5. 1 times 1, 1. Oh, it looks like it just moved over, didn't it? 0, 6, 5, 1. Move the decimal 1 time. Our answer is 156.0. And this would be cubic centimeters. This is my answer. Notice that I put my answer, when I have work all the way around, I put my answer in a block. Yes, sir.
Really, you just multiplied it by 10.
I certainly did.
Which means